Some cornies will make the turn the fans only. Came on my luck with big little plastic. Just need to touch it. It's fantastic. This is classic. Practice my little gymnastics. Came to blast hits from the pocket Jurassic. Can't dance now, you can't feel it. Standing at the top of the hill. Come on now. I can't dance now, you can't feel it. Lord, I wanna let you stay.
Welcome to Ship It Stadium. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Gamecocks and the Buccaneers. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go? And the batter now, Ellie De La Cruz.
The shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
And a swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike. 1-1.
And strike 2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
This one in the air. Makes the grab, 1 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Braden Montgomery. One out, base is empty. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Over to Ruth. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. To the right side. That's a base hit.
Batting fourth, the
Pudge
catcher,
Rodriguez digs in now.
Rodriguez.
That one out to right. And that will drop foul. Ohtani leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. It's 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 outs. That one the other way. That's a hit. Throws to second. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Witt. That's the 3rd out. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Whit Merrifield, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise, he put a great swing on it.
Bobby Witt Jr. stands in now and watches strike 1. Ground ball right side could be 2. 1 at second. On to Santana, 2. And now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. And that's in the dirt. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Montgomery settles under this one, and that's the 3rd out. Top of the 2nd. Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Arrieta back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat too much on that one. And first offering is fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Ramirez makes the play, and it's out. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Well, Boog, here's a nugget on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Well, he rarely travels without his tiny, fluffy dog, Mikan. Mikan is named after a famous mandarin orange from Japan whose peel nearly matches the pup's fur color. I love that name.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Ramirez aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And next is the designated hitter, Frank Thomas.
Frank Thomas.
Liner caught at second.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Root.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Second inning here, no score. And that one hammered. That's back. And gone. A 2-run shot. It's 2-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Now the third baseman, Jordan Lawler. Lawler in the 8th spot in today's lineup. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at third.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you.
0-1. Ball.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that will end the inning. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki.
First offering, and it just misses.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
One ball,
and now
one
let's
strike.
see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases. You know, this group of hitters definitely being
That's a
aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if
Two
they're
balls,
being a
one
little
strike.
over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Lawler hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's the center fielder, Braden Montgomery. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. That's down and
1-1.
in. A slider missed.
2-1.
Squirts away a little bit. And he grounds one to the right side. Boots it. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Designated hitter,
1 for 1 with a
Shohei
single so far.
Ohtani.
And the first
Ball.
pitch misses for ball 1.
1 and
2
out.
outs and 1 in scoring position. Just
Ball.
missed.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First
2-0.
base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that's
No,
outside.
that's out.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Next offering is in for a
Got it
strike.
full.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI. That can be a dangerous
Now
pitch
the
if you
catcher,
don't get it
Ivan
inside enough, because
Rodriguez.
as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back.
Leading
Set
off
for the
for
bottom
the
of the third.
Buccaneers,
Here's the
the
catcher,
catcher,
Dalton
Dalton.
Rushing.
Rushing.
Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. This to third. Throw on to Santana. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. The shortstop
Ball.
takes the ball. And that's
Ball.
downstairs and outside. Backed off the
3-0.
plate that time. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your base.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there.
Runner takes off.
Here.
Pitch in for a strike. Go to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. As we go to the
Leading
top of the
off for
fourth.
South
Now the left
Carolina,
fielder,
the left
Jason
fielder,
Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez.
Late with the swing there.
Oh, he's looking great so
ball,
far.
one
It helps
strike.
when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this
No,
up.
that missed.
The
That's
next
a ball.
pitch misses, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Arrieta checks over to first, and he's back. Dominguez on at first, nobody out. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. The relay throw. So digging in, Kobe Mayo.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Next offering is fouled back. Here comes the pitch. That's in there, and a count 1-2.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
Man at first, 1 away. Runner goes again. Smash to the left side. Witt over to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Carlos Santana now at the plate. Fly to left his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Bottom 4, stepping in, Walker Jenkins. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Ramirez. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And that one hops the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Ramirez around third. He'll score. Tag, and they got him. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. And now, Frank Thomas. Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couple of singles back to back. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Sliced hard but foul.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Stays alive.
That's a ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And there's a ball.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. New inning getting started, and now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Suzuki goes 5 feet 11 inches, 180 pounds, and he was born in Japan. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. 1 away. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a
That's
good
the ball.
eye there.
That's
Well, I
inside.
think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Over to Ruth, and they got him.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1-2.
That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Lawler. Yamamoto back to work. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. And here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Misses off the inside, and that's ball 1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Montgomery snags it for the second out. So the lineup flips over, and now Whit Merrifield. Hit weakly on the ground. Handles, throws to first, and that'll do it. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Fouled off. He was late.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Line drive, base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And here is Pudge Rodriguez. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hauls it in for the out. Throw over to first. Jason Dominguez, the next to hit. 1 for 2.
Jason Dominguez.
Double play ball to second. There's one. On to the bame, and they escape the inning with the double. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now it's going to be Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
Fouled off left side.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Ripped on a line to center. Nabs it, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hard hit left side. Throw on to Santana. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty.
24.
Now a chance for Manny Ramirez.
Ramirez.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
To the right side, and that squirts through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Having himself a really
Now
nice game
batting,
at the plate.
the
Not
center
much to
fielder,
this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Say goodbye to that one. And they add to their lead. It's 5-1. Now it's the DH, Frank Thomas. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands
first baseman,
whatsoever.
number
Such a
3,
good feeling.
Bay.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got a stride and low.
That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. He put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now pitching, Ryan Walker.
Next to hit, Jordan Lawler. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. A 3-run dinger. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 8-1. Rushing at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
0-1.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 9-1. On the ground. Throw on to Santana. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you
Now pitching,
and Joyce gets the call from the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That one at triple digits. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Mayo now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 down, base is empty. Carlos Santana will hit next. Swing and a pop-up. Lawler makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the 7th, digging in, Bobby Witt Jr. There's a strike. Walker throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. Out to short. De La Cruz tosses across to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Now here is Walker Jenkins. Out there to center. Montgomery pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
And Boog, against a guy like this,
Now
you grab your
the left
backup
fielder,
bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up.
That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a double. 4th hit of the night for him.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
There's the strike at the knees. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 11-1.